And the Kolkata rape case, and even as the police continue their investigation, there's an SIT. Remember, the BJP has sent a 4-member fact-finding team committee there to Kolkata, and there you can see the police have actually stopped that fact-finding committee. Now, this is the politics of this entire rape case. The BJP again attacking the Trinamool Congress over rape taking place in campus and law and order, as well as the issue of safety of women, and in that vein they did send a fact-finding committee there to look into all these aspects of this shocking case in which a young woman was raped in a law college by a former student, even as other students stood guard. And what's also shocking is the main accused is linked to the Trinamool Congress as well, though the party has distanced itself and said that the law will take its course and no one will be spared. However, the politics really playing out, given what took place earlier when the rape and murder took place in the medical college, and the BJP had attacked the Trinamool Congress then, and even now, as you can see there, BJP leaders being stopped by the police from going further. This is a group, we can see some local leaders, and there is also the fact-finding committee that arrived there from Delhi. And that team has in fact been stopped. Now, the members in this committee include former Union Minister Satpal Singh, Meenakshi Lekhi, Biplav Kumar Dev, former Chief Minister, as well as Manan Kumar Mishra. So this 4-member fact-finding committee arrived this morning in Kolkata. However, as you can see, the police is blocking them and they're not being allowed to proceed. The Trinamool Congress, of course, claims that the BJP is trying to foment trouble and causing more problems, and that their SIT is investigating this entire matter. But questions have been raised also against the Trinamool Congress, given the fact that the main accused, Manojit Mishra, was connected to the Trinamool Congress. Shreyashi joining us on the phone line for more. And Shreyashi, we can see that fact-finding committee has currently been blocked by the police.
Well, that's right. A short while ago, they met the Kolkata Police Commissioner at his office, and thereafter they proceeded to the college where the crime had taken place. Of course, it's a crime scene and has been sealed. Extra forces have been deployed there so as to ensure that none of this crime scene is tampered with, something that they had faced during the Arjikar rape and murder probe. So the police taking sufficient measures to ensure that the crime scene is not, there is no tampering of evidence. However, the fact-finding team of the BJP has tried to go to the college to see the crime scene, and they have been blocked by the police. The political pressure on the Mamata Banerjee government refusing to die down, with the opposition continuing to protest against the regime.
All right, and what else is on the cards for this fact-finding committee? The cops, rightfully stopping them from going to the college or to, where the crime scene was. However, we can see it's a big crowd. There are local leaders as well as the leaders who've flown down from Delhi. And what else are they planning to do?
Well, it's a 4-member committee that was formed by the central leadership in New Delhi, and they arrived this morning. They're accompanied by BJP State President Shukanto Mazumdar and MLA Agnimitra Paul. They had sought appointment from the Kolkata Police Commissioner as well as the Chief Secretary. Today is the Chief Secretary's last day in office, so he was unavailable. The Commissioner of Police gave them time to meet. The appointment took place at the police headquarters in Kolkata. They wanted to also meet the victim and the victim's family, as well as visit the crime scene. The permission for both have been denied. Of course, the victim right now is still under trauma. She's undergoing treatment, as well as psychiatric help has been extended by the police to her. Her family has been protected as per the Supreme Court guidelines. All these details regarding the victim is never disclosed by the police. But, of course, the BJP fact-finding team, as we know, this is the principal opposition party here in West Bengal, and they will be using this opportunity to corner the Mamata Banerjee government, and that is what they are doing. They're asking questions on women's safety and security in the state of West Bengal by highlighting this issue at a national front. And, of course, they are right now at the college, and they are likely to even head to Kosba police station, which is investigating the case, which is now under an SIT investigation. But they have not been allowed to enter the college. The college remains closed. The ground floor has been sealed, as that is where the crime had taken place. Additional CCTV cameras have been installed around the college by the police to ensure that no unknown person enters the crime scene, and it is under strict vigil of additional forces, including the RAF over there. The BJP is likely to address a media conference shortly, where they will be giving out details of their meeting with the police commissioner, as well as what they have, this information that they have received so far. Yesterday, even the NCW member visited the college but was not allowed to enter the premises. But of course, this has become a political potboiler, with the opposition parties stepping up the pressure on the Mamata Banerjee government.
All right. Well, we can see those visuals, of the BJP leaders. They're being blocked by the police. And Shreshi, if we talk about, this entire case so far, we do know that as you mentioned, the 4 people have been arrested. There is the main accused, Manojit Mishra, who is known as Mango, it seems, on campus. A lot of information has also emerged regarding him and, the kind of influence he had on that campus. It seems he was feared. He's somebody who was also, it seems his own father was angry with him and had disowned him.
The Trinamool Congress on the day of the arrest held a news conference and distanced themselves from the crime accused, saying that since 2022 he has not been holding any official post of the party. But of course, we have spoken to the students of that college as well as the vice principal, who said that Manojit Mishra was misusing his proximity to certain leaders in the Trinamool Congress and asserting his power on campus. The students said the juniors almost admired Manojit Mishra as a leader, and he was in a way handling the union body over there, which is under the Trinamool Congress. But even shocking details of his criminal past has come out in the open about the charges of assault, theft and sexual assault has also cropped up, where he was arrested and then later he has gotten bail. What we have picked up from the police sources so far, during interrogation, Manojit Mishra has denied his role. He has said that he has not committed a rape and it was consensual. But tomorrow, when they are produced in court, the police will be seeking an extension in his custody and will ensure that he does not get bail. And for that, his criminal past will also be presented before the judge, the magistrate, to ensure that they get that extension to continue the investigation. There are certain loose ends that are still there that the police are trying to piece together. What led up to that moment? Was it pre-planned? Whether there were other people involved? Was the administration present in college? Why didn't no one come to help the victim? How many people were present in the college? What is the security apparatus within the college premises? Whether such things have taken place earlier. So all these questions that remain unanswered is what the Kolkata police is also investigating, to ensure that it's a watertight case when it's presented before the magistrate, as the police custody, the 4-day police custody, comes to an end tomorrow. So today being a very vital day for the police, where they will be putting together that file with all the forensic details, the call data recording, the medico-legal reports that have been obtained after conducting the medical exam.
Shreshi, it does seem that some of the leaders have been allowed to go in, is what I can make out, because while that big group was being blocked by the police and the special forces that are there outside of the college, but it does seem that the committee, I think I saw Sukanta Majumdar as well, so a handful of the BJP leaders perhaps have been allowed to cross that police line and go in, is what it seems like. If you can give us more details. This is the law college where this rape took place, and the BJP committee, fact-finding committee, has arrived there. They were blocked there by the police, but now after some sort of negotiations, what it looks like is that the leaders have been allowed, the 4 leaders as well as some of the local leaders like Sukanta Majumdar, the president of the BJP in West Bengal, and all have been allowed to enter the college.
The crime did take place on the ground floor of the college over three areas. One is the union room, one is the washroom, and then the security guard room, which is behind the college. So these three places have been completely sealed and no one will be allowed to enter those areas. The team might have been allowed to enter the gate, but the crime scene remains sealed because it's not just evidence but also forensic, evidence for the crime. And they will not be allowed to enter that crime scene, but they probably have been allowed to step inside. Knowing that this is a political party and they don't have anything to do with the investigations that are ongoing by the Kolkata police, they will not be allowed to enter the crime scene per se. But of course, the BJP trying to ascertain more facts, because as the fact teams are constituted and they come on these visits, they have to file a report and submit it to the BJP president, in this case Dr. JP Nadda. So the BJP delegation will be looking at getting in more details, but of course the accused persons are still being interrogated. There have been certain witnesses who the police have also questioned. The security man who was pushed out of the room and in whose room the crime was committed has also been arrested. So the police, they're not taking any chances. They met the commissioner just a short while ago. However, we're waiting for the BJP delegation to speak to the media to tell us what went down in that meeting. The police still remain tight-lipped. There have been no press conferences since the incident took place. There have only been press releases by the Kolkata police telling us what the facts of the cases are and what are the updates. So the BJP, of course, continuing to escalate the political pressure on the Trinamool-led West Bengal government here.